Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here at Channel Charles1. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe to Channel Charles1. Please remember to keep the comment description on fan stuff. And if you're not subscribed to the Channel Charles1, hit that alarm bell to get notified when the channel receives uploads. So Donald J. Trump is officially he has abused his presidential powers. And yeah. And you gotta remember too that he is a narcissist. He will only do what he wants to do and just care about himself. I'm gonna quote that Article 2 gave me the power to do whatever the hell I wanted. Nobody ever talks about Article 2. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't that sound like, you just sound like you obviously want to abuse your powers, like presidential powers, and, like, just get away with, like, whatever you obviously want to, right? Right? Because, I mean, it sounds to me like a selfish, sounds like a selfish little child. The way that I'm gonna take it. You know what, I sure, if I were, President of the United States, I would actually read over the rules carefully. That would just, like, say, you can't do this, you can't do that, and, you can't do this, you can't do this. Otherwise, this will be, this is against the law, and this is just going to get you into some major trouble. Because, let's just face it, alright? You break the rules of democracy, or any rule, whatever, guess what? They're gonna, like, they're gonna just, if it is part of sports, you might be disqualified for breaking the rules. Or you might, if you're cheating in a board game or stuff, you're like, I don't want to play with you anymore, cheater. Okay, same thing when you break the rules and you become a threat to democracy. Guess what? Your privilege of being in power gets taken away from you. Okay? So, what did you expect? What did you think was gonna happen? What, that you'd be able to get off, like, scot-free? No. That's not what the checks and balance system lets you do. Alright, it's not what the checks and balance system lets anybody, no matter who they think they are. Alright, that's not what the checks and balance system let you do. Alright? So, yeah. Who is going to be sitting in their prison cell being sorry for himself? It'd be Donald J. Trump. And you probably, in your own mind, you'd be thinking, The American public just betrayed me. Like, really? Really? You want to convince me that we, as Americans, betrayed Donald J. Trump? Wait, hold on a minute here. Hold on, I don't think that's even true. I don't think that's even true, because last I checked, you betrayed the American people. So, yeah, so you're gonna blame it at us? You're gonna blame it on us for just, you know, just betraying the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and they didn't want me, fighting for you. They didn't want, they didn't like me. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm mad at America for this. They obviously did not even like me. That's what happened. Oh, yeah. And then so Trump became attention. Because everything is, like, so unfair to you. Like, oh my goodness. All of a sudden we're going to be feeling sorry for Donald J. Trump. Because we betrayed him. I don't think that is going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. The only one that should feel sorry for himself is Donald J. Trump himself. But I don't think he's going to, like, come to that reality there. Alright, the Butler PA shooting didn't really help him. It didn't really get him to think twice about what he's doing. The reason why he actually probably got assassinated in the first place was probably because the shooter just obviously hated Donald J. Trump. Maybe they hated just having a human being. Maybe they just hated. I would say for one, I think obviously the shooter just had a passion for hating him. I think that's why the Butler PA shooting happened the way that it did. Because, I think that's why it happened. I think obviously the shooter just hated Donald J. Trump. That's why that shooting happened. Alright? And he was making that fist, while he was being shot. Be strong, America. Keep me in power. I'll make it for my second term, don't you worry. Yeah. I will fight for you, I promise. Yeah. And I mean, this guy is just full of drama. It really is. It drives us up walls a lot. And I just can't even tell you how nerve-wracking it is to just get in the mind of how crazy and psychotic this man really was. And what he'll forever be known as a crazy, psychotic, former president of the United States. He always will. Yeah. But I don't care. I don't care that he's a man that is willing to look really pathetic and a stupid loser here in the United States. And he would forever look that way. That's obviously the kind of future that he wants, so, yeah, he got it. He got that. He's got a most disgusting, rotten future ahead of him. And that's what he's going to live for the rest of his life. Yeah, I won't feel sorry for this guy, actually going, like, going through jail for the rest of his life and just end up dying and then meeting, the devil for his, final resting deathbed, and then just, you know, never to be, alive again. Yeah. Like, I don't care. I don't even care one bit about his, future. Not a bit. Not a bit. I give zero care whatsoever what happens to Donald J. Trump. Because he's obviously just a stupid human being. That, I just call it for what it is. Alright? People are just, it's like the MAGA Republicans and Republicans that voted for him, you might have thought that he would probably just care about everybody else. But that's not the case to narcissism. If you don't understand the scientifics about narcissists, then I would encourage you to do so. Because the next time that you MAGA Republicans and Republicans that vote for a stupid, psychotic narcissist to be a leader here in the United States, just remember, they're only going to care about themselves and nobody else. Alright? That's kind of how it was in the beginning, so, and you didn't even recognize the warning signs. And, yeah. Yeah, and look where we are now. Look where we are now. You obviously just did not, you just didn't really think twice about this. Yeah. And it's just that stupid. It's pretty stupid that I have to tell people like it is, but, there are some people that just, I don't think they, really get the big picture. I don't think they even look about, like, what were the real big mistakes. Like, what happened here in America? What happened? Obviously, nobody, looked at the warning signs here. A lot of the, MAGA Republican idiots and the Republican idiots. Nobody understands what's going to happen with democracy. Nobody knew this was going to be heated up so bad that, you might be sitting there and thinking that, well, how could this just be just so, like, stirred up just by one human being? Okay? I can just tell you how it is. It's just obvious that this man was just a psychopath. Yeah. And I'm not joking about this. Okay? So, yeah, that will do it. I hope you got a real big picture about what Donald J. Trump has really put America through. And it's about time that this actually ends. America doing the right thing on actually putting Donald J. Trump behind bars. And I imagine he's going to be transferred to a jail or a criminal system in New York City, where he's going to have, like, probably a rotten future ahead of him. And he obviously wanted it this way. He obviously doesn't care about America. So, did you ever think once that maybe this guy never did? Because I'm sure that was the obvious truth that everybody probably, every one of us in America just learned this the hard way. Every one of us as Americans just learned it the hard way. And yeah, this is what reality was trying to show us. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like what we said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel Charles Moore. Please, again, remember to keep your comments just not offensive. And, you know, Donald J. Trump has been the wanted criminal in the United States for abusing his presidential powers and a bunch of multiple other crimes on top of that. This guy can never be trusted with power again. This is Charles Moore. Have a good day. I'll see you on my next video.